Yeah, right. Yeah, I sort of noticed that 10 to go, I couldn't get into fifth gear. Yeah, just kept missing gears. Kept going around, like it was going back to third.
And now to the top of the box for the second time in 2 days, your champion on the Yamaha, number 4, Josh Hayden. Hearts Unlimited. And they enjoy each and every drop of it. James has got it down to an art. The signs along the fence read, "Goodbye, Matt. Thanks for the memories."
Did you think you're going to be able to handle Matt in the first half of the race?
It wasn't just Matt. I mean, Matt was riding great. Tommy was in there. I looked over my shoulder one time, and Aaron was there, and I figured there was probably a nice long line behind him too. And you know, it's one of those deals where I just tried to keep myself close to the front, and I rode as hard as I could the whole race, and I tried to learn my weak spots and change some things, but it wasn't doing me much good. And I just tried to focus on where I was strong. I could get a really good run onto the front straightaway, and I hated that was really my only good passing opportunity. But you know, I just had to keep working at it until hopefully I wore somebody down, and keep trying to just put together good laps to see if I could keep the pressure on. And the Yamaha was great. It was a great bike to ride this weekend, and I'm really proud of you know, how the end of the season's come around. And congratulations to Matt and his career. And like I said on the podium, I can only hope that I can achieve half of what he's done in his career. And I'm going to work really hard, and hopefully we can carry this into next year and try to keep guys like Tommy and Aaron here at bay.
Well, Josh locked down second in the overall championship. As you know, Matt clinched that title a couple of races ago. It's a record-extending 7th. He leads us as the top American Superbike rider pretty much all time for us. So, Matt, give us your thoughts as you hang it up and move on to your next adventure.
Yeah, you know, today was a really good race, and felt pretty good for most of it, and really didn't want to be in second place. Was trying to lead and do as much as I could from the front, and I felt a little bit of pressure from Josh in a couple of spots. Obviously, the end of the front straight was one of them. He obviously was pretty good getting on, and about 10 laps to go, I couldn't get the thing into 5th gear, so that's when we lost that gap, and I was having to get straight through to 6th, and in the end, we just couldn't keep up, and finally sort of got a few things sorted out and learned to ride with it, and just sort of hung there. But you know, it was a good fun race, and you know, looking forward to hanging them up, moving on.
All right, well, good luck. Good luck where you go, and thanks for making it exciting and putting on a great show with us today. Aaron, P3, 2 days in a row here. You're in the mix from the beginning. Talk a little bit about it, specifically at the end when Matt came up on you.
Oh, you know, it feels really good to be up here, finish the year out, you know, with a couple of decent finishes. You know, racing with Josh and Matt is definitely, you know, it feels good to be up here and running with them. You know, we've kind of struggled. I don't know if we struggle, but we've gone back and forth with our bike. It's like sometimes like we'll have a bike that's not good at the beginning and it's better at the end of the race. And this weekend it seems like we have a bike that's a little better at the beginning and not quite as good towards the end of the race. But you know, Matt definitely wasn't joking about us getting into 5th gear back there. There's twice coming running up to the bridge there that you know, we got pretty close. I was thought I was going to run right over him or into him, or trying to figure out both feet off the ground, off the pegs, and just trying to figure out which way to go. But I really wanted to get around him after that first time. I didn't want to have to deal with that again, and I kind of forgot about it once he got back by me on that last lap, and we about did it again. But it was a really good race, lots of fun. You know, I got by Matt on the front straight, and you know, he come by me on that last lap, come up beside me, and then I kind of, you know, he kind of got on the brakes, and then I thought we was done, and then he just kind of slipped off to the inside, and it was just there was really nowhere else to try to get back behind him on that last lap. I kind of was looking around the long right over there, right to left, but it's that transition there. You can almost kind of stick it under somebody, but you got to be pretty rude to do it, and we just wasn't close enough, and got all crossed up, and had a good time.
Well, it looked like a good time, and again, good pair of box finishes to close out the season. Questions, please?
Josh, talk about Tommy and Paul.
Man, I felt so bad for Tommy. I feel his pain. I know how bad it is to want something, like that, and I know he's worked really, really hard. And this morning when he was putting down really good times in practice, I knew Tommy would be there for the whole race, and he got 2 good starts, was riding really well. I think he had learned from Matt that they definitely had an advantage on me in the back section of the track. I was really struggling with the left-hander, and he was trying to take advantage of it. But, this track just wasn't kind to people that got offline trying to make passes and getting in on the front. And, it caught quite a few people out this weekend, especially in the sport bike race. And unfortunately, he was trying hard. He was riding at the front and tipped over trying. You gotta respect that.
Additional questions, please? Did Tommy say anything to you? He hopped on Larry Pegram's bike, was coming back. Were you able to make out anything he said to you when you came by?
No, I just wanted to ride up and tell Tommy, man, I'm sorry you were riding so good. I was really enjoying the race. I was smiling the whole time, and that's what it was all about. Matt, he was feeling a lot of pressure to finish second in the championship, and so he was definitely trying to bring the heat to me, and he was upped his game today, and I was really having a really fun race. So just felt bad for him falling down, and we just congratulated each other basically.
Class move. Tommy did finish third in the championship. Additional questions, please?
Matt, given yesterday's race, when you fell down, was anything special happening? Were you being extra high, extra deep, miss a gear or anything?
It was that helicopter that landed on the track, put a bit of dust on there. Oh, yeah, for sure. Couldn't have been me.
Matt, can you talk about closing out your career here? This track, is the fans here
No, I mean, it's been a good weekend, and at some stage, there's everything comes to an end. There's 2 things we're short of in life. That's the end and taxes. So this just happens to be one that's come to an end. The other one's will be a problem probably for a lot of years to come. But when it's all said and done, I've had a fantastic career, and at 37 years of age, I'm happy to walk away with pretty much in one piece and move on and do some other things. And there's a whole life ahead of us now as a family, and we're looking forward to it.
Aaron and Josh, can you guys talk about how you like the track and coming back here in years to come?
I think that the track is a really fun racetrack, pretty technical. It's definitely a lot of work on a Superbike without much room for rest, and there's really not a whole lot of passing opportunities. So, in the future, racing is going to be very creative, but it's great that the very first event, there's this many fans in the stands. They're still standing here lined outside of the media room, and it's been a great event. They've made us feel like rock stars for sure.
Eric?
Yeah, I agree 100%. The track it's pretty fun to ride. Racing it is tough. Like, it's really tough to pass. That little chicane or switchback area over there is pretty rough, and you try too hard, and the thing slips out, and you lose grip, and it kind of messes you up, changing directions, and kind of kills your run. And a lot of places, you got to be patient, and then other places you can charge, and it's just it's a technical track for sure, and I enjoyed it.